Hello and welcome back. It's Steve again at Bucks Coins. A couple of weeks ago now, maybe, I started off with the Finding Victoria and also Edward the Caresser. In this one, I need 2 more coins for Edward the Seventh's reign as pennies, which is 1902 and 1905, and for Victoria I need 93, 94, 95 to finish off that page. And then as we go further back in her reign, the earliest one I have is an 1861H, I think. Yeah, one of the 1861 coins. I do have one of the Heaton Mid-Mark coins as well. I think it's the 1876, but the earliest I have from a reign is 1861, which means I have a whole page there going from 1839 onwards where I'm still looking for coins. And here is my next set of coins to go through. We'll use the coins as they come up, and we'll put them straight into the into the book if we need them. So the first coin is 1900. 1900 is one of the ones we already have, so that will go towards my spares. Next one, 1877. Let's have a look. 1876, 1877. I don't have one. So there we go. 1891. 1891 we have. Next one is 1891 again, which we have. Again, again we have an 1891. Seems to be a popular year. I'm going to have to get the microscope for this one because it's not, can't quite make it out what it is. And I don't know if you can see it on this one. It's 1862. So let's go to 1862. See if we got it. 1870. 1862. We don't have it. So that's the second coin we have in the hunt. Oh, come on. 1862. Again, we have another 1891. So it's an extremely popular year. 1900. We have that one as well. Is that 95? Yeah, 1895. Do we have 1895? No, we don't. I thought that was one of the ones that we didn't have. So 1890, I believe it is. 1890. Be on the page before. 1890. Narrow date. Is that a narrow date? Looks like it. $1890 again. 1892. What's the first one on that page? Is that 1892? No, it's 1893, so I already have that one. I think that's 1890. Yeah, 1890. 1890 we already have. See, a lot of the coins for Victoria coins that we get when we buy them are the later dates. 1890 again. We don't get them very early on in her reign, very often. 1898. 1898 I already have. So I expect this to get harder and harder. 1883. 1883, would you believe it? It's the only one that I have on that page in that row. $1889. No, there's one that I haven't had before. And it fills that row in nicely. $1883. 83. Yes, we have that one. 1892 is one that we have. $1861. This one is quite badly pitted and all the way around here. It's very difficult to read it. However, it probably is a year that I've not got, so it will go in as a temporary measure. 1861. Okay, let's get to that page. And 1861. Let's have a look at that one. And that's the 8/6. The 8/6. $1861. Well, look at the terrible state of this one. Hope this isn't a year that I need. 1900. No, it's not a year I need, thankfully. There we go. 1892. 1892 I already have. $1890. Do I have 1890? Yes, I do. $1893. 93 is one of the years I don't have. It's one of the latter years that I don't have. This one again is a late bust one. That's from the turn of the last century, 1900. And the last one is a young head, Victoria. So I'll be interested for the date on this one. 1893. Which is the year we just filled in just recently. That goes with those. I do have another bag of Victorian coins. Let's just take a few more. We've got time. So let's take a few more. Let's see what else we can do. What else we can get. Again, this is the bunhead variety of coin. 1881. So, and it is one that we need, and it is a H mint mark. I don't know if you can see on this one. Whoops. Let me just go up for you, and if I zoom in, Can you see at the bottom here there's a little mint mark between the two 8s? That's a H mint mark. So let me just zoom out again. It says, and then I'll go down a little bit more. On here we have an 1881H. There's a position for one. So that there goes in there. That's one of the special mint marks. You'd have seen people talk about them on the 1918 and 1919 coins of George V. H and KN mint marks. They are the Heaton mint in Birmingham and the King's Norton mint in Birmingham. But during Victoria's reign, I believe only the King's Norton mark was used. 1899, no, I don't need that year. Just get these coins. The next one is 1882. It doesn't have a H mint mark, and it is one that we need. (1882). The next one, 1891, we already have. (1891) is one of the years we already have. 1897. 97 is one of the years we already have as well. This is an old head, 1900. It's the what they call the draped veil bust of Victoria. Here she is again in the draped veil, and this one is again is 1900. You don't need it. Again, another draped veil coin, and that's 1897. 1897 we have. 1898 we have. Yet another draped veil, and this one is 1897 we have. That's penultimate one, again is 1897, and the final one in this lot is 1899, all of which we have. And the last few in this bag this is very, very worn, as you can see. It's very worn, and it's very worn on that side. Do we have a year though? No, we don't. Again, this is a young head Victoria, but it is very worn. It's also very worn on this side. I wonder if there's a date that we can make out. It's 1890 something. Can't quite make that one out, so we'll have to again use that one. This one, so if you can see at the top there is a little hole, and it seems that this one has been mounted at some time, and it's gone right the way through Victoria's young bun head. As you can see on this side, it's right in the centre of the bun. Can't make out Britannia on the back there, on the reverse, and the date of the coin will be there. Let's see if we can actually see anything with the magnifier. No, we can't, so that's yet another one that we can't make out. Again, a young head Victoria in silhouette, and again very badly worn. On the reverse side you can hardly see Britannia at all on that one. Let's see if we can see a date with the magnifier. It looks like it's 1863, but there's not enough there to be absolutely sure, so put it to one side. This one again is badly worn on the Britannia. That's a bit clearer that it's the young bust of Victoria, bust head, the young bun head. Again, you can just about make out Britannia, and the date on that is 1888. Now we do not have an 1888 at the moment, so it will go in there as a temporary measure. When we get a better quality one, I'll change it out. Next one, 1897. We already have 1897. Next one, 1901. We already have. Again, another badly worn coin. You can just about make out the silhouette of Victoria on that side. There's none of the text is readable, and you can just about make out very poorly, and when it's tilted the right way you can just make out a very faint outline of parts of Britannia. Let's see if we can see a date on there. The date is 1867. '67. I do not have one of those, but this will go in only as a temporary measure. When I get a better quality one, I will replace it. This one is the veiled head, or draped veil head of Victoria. Let's have a look at the date on it. It's 1895. Is that the other year that I'm missing in that one? No, it's 94. Sorry, that I'm missing in the last page. 1899 we already have. This one again is the draped veil head. 1900. The penultimate coin this time in this hunt is a draped head veiled head, and it looks like 1900, but let's just check. It is 1900. And the final penny again is a draped head veil, and that is also 1900. So those pennies, and there are about 40 of them that we've just gone through on this hunt, have filled in some gaps. We still do not have a coin from 1839, 1841, when Victoria's reign started, through to sort of 1950 to 1857. The middle of her reign, we have just 5 coins on this sheet, and sort of 3 or 4 of those could really do with replacing with better quality ones as we get them. The next page, which is towards the middle, the back end, towards the back end of her reign, 1870 to 1890, towards the back end of her reign, we're doing very, very well on, which I expected, to be brutally honest. I am missing some of the earlier ones from the 1870s, but I do have quite a few now. There's only sort of 1, 2, 3, 5 coins missing from sort of 1880. There's 6 coins missing from 1880 through to 1901, which gives us quite a good date run. I am still looking for the 2 coins that will make up the Edward VII date run. Those 2 there are just to show the 2 sovereigns that are on that page. So that ends this coin hunt, the second part of Finding Victoria. I will be adding George V to these hunts fairly shortly, and I will be going through my previous pre-decimal coin hunts to find out if I've got any pennies that will go into this album. I thank you for joining me on this hunt. I hope you've enjoyed it. Please give me the thumbs up, and would you also please subscribe to the channel. I am trying very hard to make 50 subscriptions by Christmas, because I'd like to do a Christmas giveaway. In the meantime, if you're doing a hunt, hope you find what you're looking for in your hunt. I haven't quite been successful on this one as I'd like to have been, but I wish for you the very best on your hunts. And also, or if you're purchasing coins, I hope you can find them at the right price. In the meantime, until we meet at the next hunt, bye bye for now.